Hey, Walter Sorrells back with more tips for the knife maker. Today, making a neck knife. So if you're not a knife fanatic, a neck knife is just a small knife that hangs generally in a little Kydex sheath around your neck. And it's easy to access. They're very small and kind of simple knives. So today that's what I'm going to be showing. I'll be showing the making of a neck knife. This project is a prototype blade that I'll probably be adding to my Tactics Armory lineup. So if you're interested in buying one, check my website, waltersorrellsblades.com. I may have some for sale there. Now, in a lot of my videos, I go into really kind of excruciating detail about all the steps that I go through in making a knife. In this case, I'm not going to really be doing that. I'm just going to kind of bring you along for the ride. There's some steps that I'll probably do differently in production. What you're seeing here is me just kind of going through my own creative process of how I go about creating a knife. I'll begin by making a few rough sketches of various shapes. I'm doing this pretty intuitively, just looking for something that grabs me. Then I'll lay an extremely rough version of a design that I'd like to experiment with onto a piece of S30V stainless steel. I'm not going for exact dimensions. Instead, I'm going to shape it on the grinder, seeing how it feels in my hand as I go and adjusting the design based on that feel. Before I grind though, I want to drill the holes in the handle. It'll be a lot easier to clamp it up now than after I've shaped the handle. Now on to the grinder. Okay, that's about where I want it. I'm using a piece of camouflage micarta for the handle. I actually made this micarta myself. If you want to see how I did it, check out this video. I'm cutting it out on the bandsaw from this big chunk, then flattening it on the disc grinder, then drilling the holes. I use a mill with a digital readout to get exact placement of all the holes, but if you wanted to make this yourself, you could do everything with a hand drill, using locator pins to line up the correct spacing for the holes and drilling right through the tang into the handle material. I've got plenty of other videos that show examples of how this works. Next, I use locator pins to lay out the shape of the tang. Then onto the bandsaw. Next, I'll grind in the bevels. So if you're enjoying this video, I hope you'll consider partnering with us on Patreon. You just click the link on the info button here, and you can help this channel get better, put out more videos, better videos. I recently got a new camera. This is the first video that I've recorded on this camera, and it's thanks to you guys who've made the jump and helped us out on Patreon. So thanks to all you guys. The steel's ready for heat treatment. It's wrapped in heat treating foil, then heated to 1950 degrees, soaked for half an hour, then plate quenched. After hardening, the blade's given 2 tempering cycles, yielding a blade around 59 on the Rockwell C scale. It's worth noting that Rockwell hardness is only a starting point in evaluating the performance of steel. 2 blades of the exact same Rockwell hardness can have very different edge holding ability, resistance to shock, and so on. This is due to a wide variety of factors, including the type of carbides found in the steel, the grain size of the various constituents of the steel, and so on. I'll use an abrasive blaster to achieve an even finish. Now the scales are epoxied and pinned to the handle. After a little cleanup and the addition of my Tactics Armory logo, here's the finished prototype. Now I'll test it out and see how I like it. Incidentally, if you're curious as to why it looks the way it looks, here's the basic design philosophy. I wanted a substantial blade given its size, not something that will bend or break, but I still wanted the whole package light and really unobtrusive to carry. So I'll need you to be able to get a pretty good handle on it to pull it out of a fairly tight-fitting Kydex sheath with a good positive lock. So that's where the design landed. The first finger notch is for control of the blade while you're cutting with it, and the second is mainly for getting it out of the sheath, so you can kind of hook your finger on that second little notch. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along for the ride with me on this. You know, if this design floats your boat, you can probably pick up a copy of it or something fairly similar on my website, waltersorrellsblades.com. Hey guys, if you found value in this video, I hope you'll consider partnering with the channel to help us bring more videos, better videos, more knives, more techniques, all that cool stuff. Click the link to Patreon to help this channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, bro, what are you waiting on? And check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, if you're into Japanese swords, check out my website, waltersorrellsblades.com, where you'll see more of my work and where you'll find videos about the making of Japanese swords, along with mounting, fittings, polishing, hamones, all kinds of good stuff. Now, more videos.